A tragedy tonight in Canton. Police tell us a toddler died when the kitchen stove tipped over on top of him. And it happens more often than you may think. A local appliance store tells us a majority of customers are passing on the one thing that could prevent this. Channel 3's Dawn Kendrick reports what she found.
This investigation is still ongoing, but Canton police do believe that toddler, just short of 2 years old, had climbed onto the open door of that oven before the stove toppled on top of that toddler. And it got us thinking, is there a way to prevent all that from happening?
It's tragic because it can be solved so easily.
For Beth Grayson, who has been selling ovens for generations at Home Appliance Sales and Service in Brunswick, today's headline is upsetting. But this mother and grandmother herself isn't entirely surprised.
Oh no, it's happened before and it's become more and more prevalent. As a matter of fact, a lot of the new refrigerators are requiring it too.
Stoves have included mandatory anti-tip brackets since 1991.
And the manufacturers obviously know that there's a problem, and that's the reason that they include them. It's right there in the drawer. It's right on top of your owner's manual.
Still, the Consumer Product Safety Commission reports 38 people died from tipped stoves between 1980 and 2008, most of them toddlers. And we don't know if the stove in the case of the Canton toddler had the no-tip bracket, but
it's a simple installation, a couple screws, and the range slides back onto it and it locks the foot in so it doesn't tip on the child.
If you don't want to install it, someone from Home Appliance will for
$30.
Of course, customers can install the brackets themselves, but how many actually do? And how many are saying no to the retailer installing it?
Most of people, I would say 98% of our customers pass on it. In retrospect, if you have somebody that's in a wheelchair and they reach in and something could happen, but it's such a small expense for such a huge savings. You're losing a child's life over something that's so simple.
The manufacturers get it, the retailers get it, but ultimately the last line of defense to protect your child is you. And so that's why they're saying right here, right now, if you haven't already, have that bracket installed. I'm Dawn Kendrick from Studio B, Channel 3 News.